4.5 Triple M, it's the Grill Team, Marto, Pete and Michelle for iselect.com.au. 8:09, looking at the top of 20 degrees today before 9 o'clock. Karen Seabom, Emily's mum, on the grill.
Oh, looking forward to that. Hey,
Yes.
I found this article yesterday by Meshel Laurie. Now, she works on Project or one of those Channel 10 shows.
She's on the project
Yeah, she's on
quite
the project,
frequently,
She
yeah.
used to be on radio up here in Brizzy.
Can of
all right?
worms.
Still is.
Still is. Listen to this. She talks about her time in Brisbane. So she no longer lives in Brisbane. She's down in Melbourne. Listen to some of the quotes from this article. She goes Brisbane big time, hits it with the largest stick I've ever heard. Her 5 miserable years hosting a top-rating breakfast radio show in Brisbane. I've never met her, but she says, I hated the people I was working with. And then it goes on to go, my job was not fulfilling at all. Some days like that. Brisbane radio is really sexist, but actually so is Brisbane.
What, the whole place?
Brisbane is sexist. Well, apparently, and that's just, mate, this comes from people down in Sydney and Melbourne all the time. You're a bunch of rednecks. You're a bunch of backward fools and all the rest
Yeah,
of it.
but if you work in the media, you don't say something like that. You might want to think that, but it's not a very smart thing, especially when you're still on radio up here.
You know, I'll
Tell
say
me what
one
sexist
thing.
is. Is it gender discrimination? Was that what
Yeah.
you described? So that's what she's saying. The whole of Brisbane, it discriminates against women. Is that correct?
No, well, does that mean I discriminate against men, though? Because we've all been tarred here with the same brush, so
That's
you
right.
must be sexist.
And then so much
And
the
I am
females.
sexist, so I dislike you men entirely.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Is
I
Brisbane
didn't think
sexist,
about
though?
that.
If,
was she saying males
Brisbane is sexist, then I have to be part of it, don't I?
So the whole of Brisbane is sexist, not just
don't know.
Brisbane men.
And to say you hated your old co-host, that's very
Venomous.
non-Buddhist.
Especially in, in the media. Anyway, actually, Marto,
Oh, she is a Buddhist. Yeah.
Brisbane's leading businesswoman, Sarina Russo from Sarina Russo Recruitment Training, has called in.
All right, there's someone
Morning.
I know.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Sarina.
Take me to the top.
Isn't that unbelievable? Here I am in Melbourne, because we have offices here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Listening to your story this morning, I've got to stand up for Brisbane. I think it's absolute rubbish.
So, Sarina, you don't hate men? You're not sexist?
Hate men. I mean, we can't do without them.
No,
I mean, we
exactly.
definitely need men. And I guess all I can say is that she's obviously having a bad day or a bad moment, because really today it's all about women empowerment. It's all about women. You know, the biggest resource in the 21st century is women.
Hey,
So she's got to get in and really understand that she's got to change her attitude.
look at Yahoo as well. They have just employed a pregnant woman, so she'll be going on leave for a while soon as their CEO.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. With
Yeah.
today's technology, you can work even from the hospital
Do your
So,
thing.
Serena,
yeah.
tell
while
us.
you're delivering. Although I've never
Is
had
that a good thing,
experience.
Serena?
Yeah, Serena, you've got an incredible business. You would have trained.
Thank you. Am I
recruited-
talking to Marto?
Yeah,
Yes,
hello,
Marto.
Hi,
mate.
Marto.
Hey, you would have recruited and trained tens of thousands of... Well, I'm going to make it that maybe she was just talking about men,
Yeah,
okay?
okay,
Saying we're
let's go down that
sexist.
path, yep.
Would you say you've encountered changes over the last few years?
Oh, my God. You know, we celebrate 33 years of business in September. And I do remember 33 years ago that if someone said that, you know, Brisbane was sexist, I'd have to say, yeah, I'm finding it tough. But seriously, in today's world, it's a joke. Today's world, we, you know, have so many opportunities, and forget the city. I mean, it's not the city that she has a problem with, it's really her attitude. And I really think that today that women have got to, you know, break away from the convention of doing things and having ideas that are different. You know, you've got to embrace, you know, men, and you've got to be able to bring men and women with you in what it is that you're trying to change, or you're trying to deliver a message, whatever it is.
Well, Serena...
Sorry?
Go on. Go on.
So I really think that this is a great opportunity for all your listeners, including us, to say, what can we do today to really make sure that if there is some slight impression, which I don't believe there is, in Brisbane, we've got to really stand up and be counted. I believe that it's not about women and men today. It's about how you absolutely re-engineer yourself with your attitude in making a difference. In the world of today, forget Brisbane. It's in the country where we live. It's how we feel about ourselves, regardless of sex.
So this comment is so totally out of touch with what is
Yeah,
actually
actually, do you want me to blog her and tell her that I totally disagree?
Yes,
Knock
please,
yourself
because you're
out.
probably the most powerful lady in Brisbane. So
I mean,
I'd
we
love
love
you to, Serena.
Brisbane. Brisbane's become, look at this, G20.
Yeah.
I mean, hello? We're going to have all these men from all over the world coming
And
to visit
women.
us.
Well, Sarina Russo, Sarina Russo Recruitment Training, Brisbane's leading businesswoman. Thanks for joining us this morning on the Grill Team.
Have a great day. Talk to you soon. afternoon.
Bye now.
Love
Take you to the
Sarina.
top. That's always her saying. We'll take you to the top.
I want to find out. I'm sure it may happen out there. There's probably...
No, mate. They seem to have fixed it up in the schools. Like there seems to be equity there. Even in trades, there are girls and women all over every single trade.
133353. We want to hear from you. Is Brisbane sexist? It's the Grill Team on Triple M.